We've been fighting with the British and the French for 100 years now. In just about every conflict we've been in, they've been by our sides in the air. In fact, if you go back to the beginning of American combat aviation, the French taught us how to fly.
The relationships, they run deep, and they've run deep for many years between our nations, and particularly between these units. In fact, a number of the engineers already knew their counterparts here in the USAF by the time they came off the aircraft. So what that means is there's a level of trust right from the very start of the exercise.
Atlantic Trident is actually the second in a series of trilateral exercises between the United States, the UK, and France, where we bring together the frontline fighters of those countries.
We play the adversaries. So actually on a normal basis here, outside of the exercise, we are the adversaries for the F-22s, and specifically in Atlantic Trident, we are the kind of the lead group for the adversaries. So it's us and the F-15 Strike Eagles from Mountain Home playing the Red Air.
Chester 6-1, stand by. Flashbacks!
But what is important to this, and what we hope to gain out of this, is the ability to operate on night one of a war that is at the high end, not the type of war we're fighting now, which is at the low end of the spectrum, which is in generally uncontested airspace. What I expect out of our young pilots in the F-22 is more than just operating their machine or a group of F-22s. They're actually now acting like an airborne quarterback for the fight. They have so much information, sensor information available to them, that they're able to direct the fight from a fighter cockpit.
It would look to use our missiles and our aircraft to try and engage as many targets, and then those that perhaps we can't deal with, it would come in and clean up the picture.
We tend to focus on the machines. We tend to focus on the fact that the F-22 is a superior airplane, or the F-35 is a superior airplane, or the Typhoon performs better in this particular environment. But I think it's important to note that any one of these airplanes, no matter how capable it is, can be defeated by another airplane if the pilot operating it isn't prepared.
We're here, we're learning each other's tactics, we're learning how to, what we call fighter integration, so we're learning how to fight together. It's a pretty awesome thing, and as the exercise goes on, we get better.
You can never stand still, because the world around you keeps evolving, and I think it'd be arrogant to assume that my nation, France or the US had all the answers, and I think that we all need to learn from each other. We need to pick best practice wherever we can